brings you in today?
Funny you should ask. I'm not even sure it's like a real situation that people go to counseling for, but it's something that I've been struggling with. And just give me a minute.
Take all the time you need.
So I have a really good friend. Aside from my immediate family, she's probably my closest friend. And we met a million years ago when I was 17, and she's my same age, and we finished college together. We got married within like a year of each other. We raised families together, been through sicknesses and all the life's experience. She hasn't always lived exactly like 10 minutes away or something, but at least within the same state. Most of the time the same city. And we've been super close. And she and her husband just got this amazing job opportunity, and she's gone. She moved and is going to be traveling abroad and having all these new experiences, and I almost feel like I'm going through these stages of grief, you know. She's still my friend. She didn't die. But she's not here, and I'm kind of mad about it. I'm happy for her circumstance, but I feel like I'm the one that's left with a hole in my life, and I'm a little bit resentful that I don't know how to fill it. I feel like something happened yesterday with the neighbor, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta call her. And I was like, she's on a different time zone. By the time it's the right time zone, it won't be spontaneous and funny, you know, just things like that. And I guess I'm feeling tender because I recognize what a true friend she's always been. But I'm also kind of sad because I don't, and resentful because I feel like I'm gonna have to find a new friend. I mean, my emotions are all over the place, and my husband was the one that was like, you better go talk to somebody. Like, he's super supportive, but he knew he didn't have the answers. So I just thought I'd make an appointment and see maybe if you could help.
I love hearing that you have a good support system with your husband. And it sounds like you're feeling a little bit of grief over your friend.
Is that what it is?
Yes. Her going to a different country and time zone. You mentioned while you were talking that if you went through some funny experience, you wouldn't feel like you could call her because of the time zone difference. Do you think that you could maybe text, or is there another way you guys can communicate?
You know what, that's a good thought. I honestly didn't even think of it that way. I just kind of was feeling more like when I'm at the grocery store and she texts me and says, hey, I'm out of cottage cheese. I'm like, yeah, I gotcha. Or if I'm out and about, or she's like, hey, I'm grabbing sodas. Do you want some? I'm like, please bring me one. I need one right now. You know, that just kind of back and forth that you do with a friend who's close by. I just knew I was going to be losing that. So I guess I understand what you're saying, that I can still share some of life's experiences with her. I mean, I want to know everything she's doing. She's the one that gets to do something new and exciting and different than what we've known. I guess I just don't want to feel like I'm going to be left behind because I'm in the same spot. My life is not going to be dramatically different, and I don't want to lose her. Sorry, this is really hard.
It's okay. Feel free to express your emotions.
Thanks.
So,
The funny thing is, I think she'd even laugh if I told her that I came in to talk to somebody. I mean, that would be something we joke about, and yet, because she's in the thick of it, I just feel like things are changing, and that's hard for me.
Have you talked to her about feeling like you're being left behind at all?
No. I probably could. I mean, she is the kind of friend that you could say that to, and she would validate me and say, "I know, I'm garbage. I can't believe I'm doing that to you." I mean, we would joke about it, but I would know she would care about how I'm feeling. So
That's really great that you have a friend like that. And it sounds like she would be there for you no matter what you're feeling, and that you would be there for her no matter what.
absolutely. And if she calls and say, "You're not going to believe it, I'm in the middle," of Shanghai, I'm totally lost. It's, I can't find my husband. I'm supposed to be meeting somebody here. Like, I would be supportive, and it would be an adventure we have together. Like, I can anticipate that. But what am I supposed to do on my end? I'm not doing anything new. I don't even have. She was the one that always got me out of my comfort zone. She was the one that helped me be a better me. And I'm worried a little bit that I'm not going to be able to fill that gap.
Well, while she was still here, did you find ways to text her out each day?
Oh, absolutely. And stupid things or important things, like always knowing she was right there. And I'm not saying we can't do that to some extent. I'm glad you reminded me that, there's other ways to communicate, but I just feel like there's a void. Part of what she did was help get me out of here. We'd go to the gym, or we'd go shopping, or we'd go to lunch, or we'd do things, and I recognized on one level that was helping me take care of myself, but I kind of feel guilty if I do that and I don't have a friend to do it with. Does that make sense? It just feels like I'm being selfish. And I know that's probably not accurate, but that doesn't mean I don't feel it. So.
Yeah, I understand. It can feel selfish to take care of ourselves. Self-care, it sounds easy, but it can be
It's
really
tricky. Oh, and I'm terrible at it.
Right, but you already made a great step towards that. Going
Talking
to talk.
to you.
This is self-care.
That's true. I will give myself credit for that. Thank you.
Yeah, and you did that on your own without anyone pushing you to do that. And that just shows that you're amazing and that you have the potential to do this. You can do this.
I feel like I can. I just feel like I don't know where to start. And I realize it's probably going to be a little bit of a process, and I may even have to call you back and go, okay, I need to come in again. But do you have any, guidelines for me, or things that I could do to kind of work on either self-care or not being mad at my friend, or figuring out if I even want to make a new friend? Like, my list is long here in our little session of what I might need help with. So,
Well, I'm glad that you're talking to me and that we can start sifting through all of this.
okay.
Have you tried journaling before?
Hit and miss. Tell me how you see that would play out for this.
Well, I would like to reschedule an appointment with you in
Okay.
about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And until then, every day I want you to journal with a purpose. And you can write about how you're feeling about your friend and about your day, but each day I want you to report at least one thing that you did just for you, to help you. And so then,
I feel like I'm such a martyr. That's so hard for me to do. Like, okay, I can try. I'll try.
thank you.
Okay. So, journal feelings, try and do something for myself and write it down. I'm a people pleaser. You'll figure that out about me. And I love lists, so I love kind of having a check mark. But maybe when we meet again in a couple weeks, I'll have something good to report that it's becoming
Yeah.
more of a habit.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. You really helped me feel like I wasn't just crazy coming to you with these feelings. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to getting back to you again in a couple weeks and see how we did. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to scratch my